Welcome to the 2017 edition of our GoPro Holiday Gift Guide. The holiday season is fast approaching, and in this video I'm going to go over all my favorite mounts and accessories to help you choose the perfect gift for the Goprographer that might be on your shopping list this year. I'll include all the links to all the products down below in the description so you can check all the products out further. Thanks for watching and have fun. So the first on my list is the GoPro Handler. Now this is a floating hand grip and it can float the Hero line of cameras including the Session, and this is the new model. It was released in September of this year alongside the Hero 6 Black. Some of the new features of it include a larger colored end, makes it more visible in water. It also has a buckle receiver on it, whereas the older model didn't have that. It makes a great little gift and I'm sure anybody on your list would love to have one of these. So the next thing I'd like to talk about are power banks. This is the ANKER 10,000 milliamp power bank. A power bank is an essential accessory in every GoPro camera bag. These will keep your GoPros charged when you're not at home. If you're camping, hunting, fishing, anywhere where you're not around power, you can just plug in your GoPro and recharge it. With a 10,000 milliamp power bank, you can charge your GoPro about 8 to 9 times. In addition, you can also charge your cell phones and tablets with it. Now that brings us to our second power bank. This is the ANKER Fusion, and it is a charger and power bank built into one. So basically you can plug this into a wall and use it as an everyday charger. You can charge your cell phones, tablets, GoPros with it. The beauty of it is when you need a power bank, all you do is pull it from the wall, close it up, and now you have a 5,000 milliamp power bank that you can take with you that's always charged. It's kind of the problem with power banks. Sometimes you forget to charge them up, and in a pinch you go to grab them and they're dead. With something like this that's always plugged into the wall, you know it's always charged and always ready when you need it. Now that brings me to the next power bank. This is the official GoPro power bank. You can charge 2 GoPros at once with it. It's a 5,000 milliamp power bank, so again you can charge your GoPro about 4 times. And for those who only want genuine GoPro brand products, this makes a great gift and it will always be there to keep your GoPro charged when you're not around power. Now since we're talking about power, this makes a great stocking stuffer for the GoPro enthusiast on your list this year. GoPro batteries are essential pieces of any camera bag and they are fairly inexpensive. They come in at about $19. Having a couple extra GoPro batteries kicking around can keep you filming all day, and they don't take up a lot of room in your backpack. So that brings us into our next item. This is the dual charger by GoPro. This can charge 2 of these batteries simultaneously, and when you buy them they actually come with a spare, so you get the charger and a spare battery. The nice thing about this charger is when you have your batteries in and they're charged, you can throw this right in your camera bag, and that also helps keep them protected. It's a USB-C charger, so that allows for quick charging. The other nice benefit is when used in conjunction with a power bank, it allows you to charge all your GoPros on the go. You can throw this whole setup right in a backpack and keep your batteries charged all day. Now the next gift idea I have is the GoPro Shorty. This is GoPro's newest extension pole, mini extension pole. It is fantastic. What I love most about it is that it has such a small footprint. Other handles get big and bulky, and you know, if you're carrying them around all day, that can be kind of a pain. With this, because of the size of it, this fits comfortably in a pocket, so when you're done shooting you can just tuck it away. It has a nice little reach on it, so if you're going to be doing some selfie shots or you need a little extra length, it does give that for you as well. It also acts as a tripod. The handle opens up, so that works great if you want to get some shots of yourself a little farther back. You can just set this pretty well anywhere, and you got a nice little built-in tripod with you at all times. So the next thing on my list is the GoPro small pole and handlebar mount. Now this is designed to go on handlebars or anything that has a small circumference. It has a nice quick release system, so it can be moved easily from location to location. A lot of people like to get different angles when they're cycling, so this one makes it easy to move from the handlebars down to a seat post. It comes with 2 extra inserts, and that allows it to connect to 3 sizes of poles. You can connect to larger ones by using no insert, or you can use the smaller or medium size insert. So if you want to get some nice shots on your bike this summer coming up, that might be a good gift for somebody on your list. Now the next thing I want to show you here are some floaties. These are both for the Hero 5 Black or the Hero 6 Black. Now this one is called the BODHI floaty, and it's a little bit different than the backdoor floaty. This one you put the entire camera right inside. It's got openings for the mounts and all the buttons and microphones. And you just insert your camera right inside the unit like so. It still leaves the GoPro mount at the bottom exposed, so you can attach this to different handles and poles. Now this one is the backdoor floaty, and when you purchase it, it comes with a spare back door, and you attach the floaty to it. To use it, you have to pull the door off your GoPro frame and pop this door on, just like so, and then you close it up. And again, that'll keep your GoPro afloat if dropped in water. The problem when using this float is that the back screen is covered. But if that's not an issue, then this floaty works fantastic. It's a little cheaper than the BODHI floaty. They both serve different purposes, but they're both great floaties. Now, the next item on my list is the GoPro POWERPORT Solar. This thing is just simply amazing. I did some reviews on it earlier this summer. This is basically a solar panel for your GoPro. And unlike other solar panels that you can get that are built into power banks, that they just don't work very well, this thing is quite amazing. It has three solar panels, and inside here is where you charge your device. It will charge cell phones, GoPros, anything that you can charge via USB. The nice thing about this is it can charge a GoPro on a medium sunny day just as fast as if you plugged it into the wall, which is quite amazing. This thing has saved the day many times this summer. Power banks are great, and I always take them when I am going out camping and going to be gone for a few days away from traditional power. But you know, power banks do run out eventually. This thing, you can keep yourself going. You don't have to worry about it. This thing makes a great gift idea. It folds up nice and compact and can fit in the back of a backpack easily. You can also drape this over a backpack, so that way you can charge your GoPros while you're hiking or on the move. The next item here is the FREEWELL triple charger for the GoPro Hero 5 or the GoPro Hero 6. It's a nice little charger. You can charge 3 batteries at once, and similar to the GoPro dual charger, when you have the lid closed, this thing can sit in a backpack and charge batteries via power bank while you're on the go. That is really handy. It's very slim, and 3 batteries at once makes it a great gift idea. Now the next gift idea I got here is a multi-charger. This thing is fantastic. It has almost every end you can think of. It has 2 lightning connectors. It has a micro USB, mini USB. It has USB-C and then a traditional USB cable there. The beauty of this is you can throw this in your camera bag, and no matter what devices you have in there, you've always got a connector for it. Because a lot of the different battery chargers and gimbals and that, they all take a different end. This way you can charge your GoPro with the USB-C. If you have an older GoPro, you can use a micro USB. You can charge your cell phones. And this works well with any kind of power bank. You can plug it in and now choose your end and plug whatever device you need. And this will also work when plugged into a wall. You can plug this into a wall USB charger and charge up any device that way as well. So fairly inexpensive, and it makes a great gift. Now, if you're just looking for a stocking stuffer, this makes a great little gift. This is called the Tool by GoPro, and it is for loosening and tightening the thumb screws for all the hardware mounts. You know, this thing comes in handy, and I use it quite a bit myself. Sometimes if you're going to be mounting something you need it really tight, this will get that tightened for you with no problems. But they come in handy too, because sometimes thumb screws get jammed on really tight when you don't mean them to, and you just can't twist them off by hand, and you just use that, and they come off quite easily. Has a little hole there, so you can put this right on your keychain and you always have it with you. So they come in at about $4 to $5, so it makes a great little stocking stuffer for the GoPro lover on your list. So now I want to go over some gimbals for the GoPro. I got a couple here I want to show you. This one here is the Karma Grip, and it's right from GoPro. This thing works flawlessly. This thing takes out all the jitter, keeps the camera level, and helps you create butter smooth cinematic quality footage. This thing works flawlessly with the Hero 5 Black and the Hero 6 Black. Has built-in buttons here to help with control. You can start and stop recording, change modes. A nice little gimbal, and I'm sure anybody would love to have this under the tree this year. So the next one I want to show you here is the G5 by FEIYU, and this is also a favorite of mine. I just got it a couple weeks ago, and it is amazing actually. Smooth footage, it's very small, light. You can get third-party remotes to control it via Bluetooth. I just did a review on it a couple weeks ago, so if you want to check it out further, you can go through my channel and watch the review on it. This one comes in about $100 cheaper than the Karma Grip, but they both do about a similar job. This one has a few extra features on it, like the joystick there and trigger button on the back. It also has a removable battery, so you can buy extra batteries for it, whereas the camera grip you can't. The only thing with this one is you cannot control the camera with it. You cannot start and stop recording with these buttons. So that is one downfall to it. But it is a really, really good gimbal, and you would definitely not be disappointed with it. So the last gimbal I want to go over with you is the WG2 by FEIYU. This is a different style of gimbal. It is very small, and it's mainly designed to mount to helmets and cars and vehicles if you don't want the bulk of a handle. The downfall to this one is the fact that it doesn't have traditional GoPro mounts. So if you want to mount this to the traditional ecosystem of GoPro mounts, you have to buy an adapter. But you can mount this on tripods and different things like that. This one is completely waterproof, so you can submerge this right up to, I believe it's 1 meter of water, and it will work fine underwater. In fact, I did a review of it earlier in the summer, and there's some footage of me having this submerged right in a river. And it's a little more money than the FEIYU G5. I think this one comes in at about $279. But it is a nice little compact gimbal. This one's pretty well marketed as a wearable gimbal because of its size and its compact form factor. It's easily mounted on a helmet or a chesty. So the next thing on my list is the rotating pan head from FLOMO. Now this is their 120-minute timer. That means it takes 120 minutes to do one full rotation. You can get it in a 60-minute version as well. These are used in creating time lapses where you want a time lapse and it pans the horizon. It's easily mounted on a tripod. It has a 1/4-inch tripod thread on the bottom, and you can mount your GoPro on the top. The nice thing I like about this one is when you twist it, you can use these 2 arrows to know where you're starting and where it's going to finish. And that makes it really easy to line up your shots. So yeah, it's fairly inexpensive and makes a great stocking stuffer. Now that brings us into our next item. This is the same thing. This is a rotating pan head for creating time lapses. Now this is a motorized one, and it runs on battery power. You can plug it in and charge it. And with this one you have so many more options. You can set the speed at which it turns, you can set the direction, you can set the angle, and yeah, it is a really nice little unit. I've used this thing quite a bit, and definitely well worth the money. It's a little bit more than the egg timer style one that I just showed you, but if you have somebody who likes to create time lapses on your list, definitely something like this is something that they'd be really interested in. And not only GoPros, you can take this mount off and put a cell phone mount on the top, and you can do some nice time lapses with your smartphone as well. Now I got a couple housings I want to show you. This is an aluminum housing for the Hero 5 Black or Hero 6 Black. This one has a few benefits than the one that comes stock with the GoPro. First of all, it's a little stylish. This is a red one. You can get them in different colors. The most common color is black. You can get like an aluminum finished black model. It has a UV filter, and that can come off if you don't want to use it. And it also has a little lens cap as well to protect the lens of your GoPro. It also has a cold shoe on the top for attaching additional microphones or lights. And yeah, it's a nice little unit. Now the next thing I want to show you is a nice little leather case for your Hero 5 Black or your Hero 6 Black. This is more of a stylized case. It doesn't really add a lot of functionality. It does give you some extra, maybe some drop protection a little bit. But it's mainly if you're going to be using your GoPro as a point and shoot camera for the day. If you're just heading out, you don't have access to any kind of mounting systems. It also comes with a nice strap and can come in handy that way. But it looks really cool, adds some style to your GoPro, and it makes a great gift. And I forgot to mention it does come with a little lens cap as well, so you can keep your lens protected while this is dangling around your neck or in a backpack. Next thing on our list is the GoPro QUIK key. This is basically a quick and simple way to transfer the media from your GoPro to your smartphone. They come in different versions. This is the Lightning version for the iPhone or iPad. They also come in USB-C and micro USB, so depending on what kind of device you're going to be connecting it to. It comes with this little keychain case, which is also quite handy. So this also makes a great stocking stuffer and can really speed up the transfer of your content from your GoPro to your smartphone. Now the next thing I want to show you here is a remote. This is the REMO remote from GoPro, and it works with the Hero 5 Black, the Hero 6 Black, and the GoPro Session 5. This is a waterproof remote, and it enhances the voice commands of your GoPro. So if your GoPro's kind of out of voice reach, it can still hear what you're commanding it just by this little remote here. Now the downside of this remote is that you can only control and connect to one GoPro at a time. The next remote I want to show you is the smart remote. Now this one is an older remote. It's actually been around for a little while, but it will connect to your Hero 5 Black, the Hero 6 Black, GoPro Session, and older GoPros such as the 4 series. The nice thing about this remote compared to the REMO is that you can connect up to 50 GoPros and control all 50 at once. You can also change more settings on the smart remote than you can with the REMO. With the REMO you can switch from different modes to photo mode, video mode, etc. With this you can do that, but you can also change the resolution and the frame rate and all that kind of stuff as well. So they're both great remotes. This one's a little cheaper, so it depends what you're going to be using it for. The next thing I'm going to show you here are some ND filters for the GoPro. With this kit you get 3 ND filters. You get an ND8, an ND16, and an ND32. Shooting on bright sunny days is really hard, and having a good set of ND filters really can make your footage that much better. The lenses actually replace this lens, so you have to twist this lens off and those lenses twist right on. So whether you're shooting just with your GoPro at the beach or you're going to be doing some drone footage, these work really well with the Karma drone system when the GoPro's mounted in there, and these work with the Hero 5 Black and the Hero 6 Black. So another cool little item to show you here. This is the LUME Cube. It is a super bright light for the GoPro, or any camera for that matter. This thing is tiny and super bright, and best part is it's waterproof, so you can use this underwater. It has a 1/4-inch tripod thread on the bottom, so it can be easily mounted with an adapter into the GoPro mount ecosystem. So you can buy these cameras singly if you only need one. They're cost about $79. They also sell it in various kits. This here is the GoPro kit, and when you purchase it you get this mounting bracket, 2 LUME cubes. It allows you to mount 2 LUME cubes on each side and the GoPro in the middle, and that is done via a buckle mount. So just like that, you've got your 2 LUME cubes, your GoPro in the middle. It also has a GoPro mount on the bottom, so you can attach this to a handle if you're going to be out just filming freehand, or you can also mount this to any kind of mount system on a vehicle or whatever you need to. Now here's a really interesting product. This is a macro lens for the Hero 5 Black or the Hero 6 Black. It's sold by POWERPORT, and it allows you to get beautiful close-up shots that are usually unobtainable by a standard GoPro lens. Installation is very simple, just slides over your existing lens, and you can use this lens for shooting both videos and photos. It comes with a little travel pouch, and this travel pouch is actually microfiber, and it doubles as a cleaning cloth to keep your lens clean. Since we're on the topic of lenses, I've got a lens here that I'd like to show you. This is by FREEWELL gear, and it's similar to some of the other ND filters I've already shown you, except that this is an ND1000. You would use a lens like this if you want to get some of those really nice, slow flowing shots of, say, a waterfall where you don't have any hard lines. It's just very, almost cloud-like. Again, installation is very easy. It just pops over your existing GoPro lens. This ND1000 filter can produce some amazing images, and definitely a great gift for anybody on your list. Now one last set of lenses here I would like to show you. This is by FREEWELL gear, and it's similar to the ones I showed you earlier, the ND filters by POWERPORT. The difference with these lenses over the POWERPORT lenses are they pop over the existing lens like so. With this set you actually get 4 lenses. You get an ND4, an ND8, an ND16, and an ND32. They're a good quality lens and a fraction of the price. They come with this nice little travel case, and as a bonus you get this little cleaning pen. It contains a small sponge-like firm end there that you can get off fingerprints and that. On the other end you have a traditional duster to help get rid of all the dust particles. So we're almost at the end of our list, but a few more things I want to show you here. Now this is the JOBY GorillaPod, and it is an amazing little tripod. It's small and compact and can fit in a camera bag very easily. You can use it as a traditional tripod, just like so. It's got a ball head, but with it you can actually use it to mount to different things like fences, walls, trees, just by wrapping those legs around whatever you need. So you can still get up nice and high with this by using it creatively, but it takes up very little room in a backpack. You can also use it as a selfie stick. It gives you that extra reach if you got your GoPro or DSLR mounted in it. Very handy, very good quality, and a definite must for any GoPro camera bag. The next item here is another little mini tripod, and I use this thing a lot. This is by NEWAIR, and it is an aluminum tripod, so it's a good quality build. You can use it as a mini tabletop tripod, but it does extend, so you do have some height. Just under 3 feet, I believe, is the total height of it when it's extended. It's got a ball head and very light and can easily fit in a backpack. So it's another option if you're looking for a little mini tripod. Now, the next thing on my list is the GoPro El Grande. Now, no GoPro camera bag is complete without some form of extension pole, and some of its features are that it has a ball head, a buckle mount, and it has a nice, good reach on it. So yeah, it has a nice, good reach on it. What I love about it the most is that it's comfortable. It's got a nice rubberized grip on it, but it is solid. Some other extension poles I've used in the past, they kind of flex and bounce around a bit. And if you're going to be mounting a gimbal with some weight at the end of this, you know, I feel very secure with this one. When it's fully extended and you have a lot of weight on the end there, there's no flex to it at all, and it keeps everything secure. GoPro makes good quality products, and usually you know when you buy them, you're going to be using them for a long time. Now, the next thing on my list is the GoPro Seeker backpack. This backpack is amazing. It's a little pricey. They come in at about $169, but it is durable. You can fit a ton of gear in here. It has all different compartments. It has a front little pocket there for your wallet, cell phone, whatever you need. At the top here, store your GoPros up top. It does have another pocket at the back here for storing a water bladder, but I use that for my tablet or sometimes a small laptop. And the internal chamber can hold quite a bit. Right now I've actually got a drone in there, my DJI Spark drone. It's got a few pockets there and a nice lined pocket here. So if you've got anything, you know, like a tablet or smartphone that you don't want to get scratched, it can fit in there nicely. And another little compartment up there for storing stuff. On the side here it has these little straps, and what I usually do is I have my GoPro El Grande that I just showed you in there, and I also put my GorillaPod. So when I'm out hiking, I always have a little tripod with me. It's also got a mount for a GoPro there, so if you want to get some footage of you hiking. Good quality product. I'm very happy with it. Well folks, that's it. Thank you for watching my 2017 edition of my GoPro Holiday Gift Guide. Hopefully this help gave you some ideas if you're looking for a gift for a GoPrographer that might be on your list this year. Again, I'm going to include all the links to all the products I covered in this video down in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so others know that it was a good video and you found it useful. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next one.